Hey guys, so it's time for process to go home until we start the next build on this. In the meantime, we'll carry on with the B18CR project. See you later. Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the build. As you saw last time, we had this engine bay sanded down ready for paint. Now we've got the primer on there, so it's dried out. It's looking really clean. Next we'll be painting this with our next coat. So I went down to the paint shop and gave them the original paint code for this EJ1, which is the blue. Code is the B63P-3. Got them to put in a can for me, and now we'll be using this can spray to finish off the rest of the paint. So let's get started. Blue is being painted and dried out. Our next step will be to put a clear coat on the engine bay here, so it just shines a lot more and stands out. So now that we've got the clear one, we'll be assembling the firewall bits and pieces and the subframe which is on the floor there. Let's get it started. We've now got the subframe bolted in. We've also got all the firewall bits and pieces installed with the power steering lines all attached as well with the pump. We've aligned the steering rack with the steering column and the steering wheel. Make sure it's all straight before we put it in, so it's got the same amount of turns from left to right. Next we'll be sorting the gearbox out. As Bhavin mentioned earlier, we had issues with the second and third gear, so we just went ahead and got ourselves a 96 spec Type R gearbox that's sitting right over here. So we'll be opening this up and inspecting all the gearings and the synchros. Once we get it checked out and cleaned, we'll actually install those into the painted casings that we showed you earlier as well. So the whole motor setup will look clean and tidy. We've got the gearbox mounted to the engine. We inspected the gearbox and it seems to be okay, so we'll just be running that as it is. And shortly we'll be putting this under the vehicle here once the loom's attached, and get the 3 mounts mounted in so it holds the engine in place. Last time we put the engine in, sitting on the 3 mounts as mentioned. Today we'll be doing all the wiring loom, the radiator, and all the rest of the bits and pieces in the engine bay. We'll put in the front coilovers on as well, bleeding the brake lines in the slave, and adding all the fluids in as well. Once it's all done, we'll wait for the ECU to come back. So getting a base map put on it to be on the safe side, so it helps the engine running properly. And we'll fire that up after that. Looking good. We've now got the whole engine bay patched up. Let's check it out. Looking really nice. Also got the front hubs done. There you go. Next we'll be putting all the fluids in. So we'll start with the engine oil, the trans fluid, the coolant, the brake fluid, and the slave. We have to bleed the lines as well, and do the power steering fluid. We did realize that the plug for the power steering at the back, which is the green one, is missing. So we'll have to check if it's still in the loom or if it's been chopped off. I remember the old owner did run a manual rack, so we'll have to just find out about that later on. We've also got our ECU back. So we'll plug this in, it's got the base map put on it so it's safe. And once this is all plugged in, the fluids are in, we'll be ready to fire this thing up. The whole car is now ready to go. We found that power steering wire in the loom tugged out has been cut. So you stole the sensor from this donor car here, and we rewired it so we can use it on this car. All the fluids have been put in, the brake lines have been flushed, the wheels and coilovers have been set as well. And we just got a brand new windshield put on the front as it was missing. And we went and got the radio for this car as well, which is right over here. So we'll be ready to fire this thing up now. Hey guys, so the car's finally running. Once we had it fired up and warmed up, we took it for a spin and it started overheating. So we replaced the thermostat on the vehicle and took it for another spin, and it was still overheating. So we inspected the car and realized that these heater hoses down here were plugged in the wrong way. This red one here and the black one down there. The reason it was confusing is because this car doesn't have a heater core, so we had to kind of just guess where it's gonna go, and once you put it the right way around, it stopped overheating. And yeah, the car's running fine. We've got a few more accessories that we'll be adding to this vehicle, gauges and a few other bits, so we'll update you in the next episode. See you guys shortly.